Welcome to another evening of exciting high school basketball action, tonight featuring the girls. And tonight's action is Tigard visiting McMinnville. Play-by-play for tonight's game brought to you by Les Schwab Tire Center of Newburgh and McMinnville, Davison Auto Parts, McMinnville, First Federal, Golden Valley Restaurant and Brew Pub, McMinnville, Newburgh Ford, Lewis Audio and Video of Newburgh, Willamette Valley Medical Center, and by Rent-A-Center in McMinnville. And now we go courtside for tonight's play-by-play with Brian Erickson on AM 1260 KLYC.
Thank you very much, Dave. We are here from the park for tonight's action. And we've got two teams that are going in different directions. As you may look at the record, this is a Tigard leading the Pacific Conference by a record of 8-5. They're 3-0 in league. And McMinnville, on the other hand, is 0-3 in league and 3-9 overall. The Grizzlies, they have lost 5 straight games. And in fact, if you look at their last 9 games, they've lost 8 of those 9. Really struggling, especially in league play. The loss of the Century, 47-35. The Hillsborough 51-40. Carlton 59-41. And Westland 48-38. And just on the other side, you've got Tigard, who have won 4 in a row, and they have just really dominated the teams they've played lately. Quality 46-38. Linko 48-34. Then you go down huge. All right. Announcing the lineups for both teams. Got Kylie Boschma, who will be starting at guard for the Tigers. Emily Pincata will be at the other guard. Also, Lexi Carter, she'll be the point guard. They run a 3-guard team here, and better watch out to 6'3", and you got Jessie King, the 5'8" senior, to round things up for Tigard. And for the McMinnville Grizzlies, they start off with a sophomore tonight. Daria Weber will be at, let me get that correct here, Elizabeth Logston. Introduce them here tonight. Bethany Bowler will be huge tonight, guard, the junior guard. If she gets on track, so do the Grizzlies. Audrey McMillan will be at post at 5'11". They're going to give up a little bit of height, so that's going to be a little bit of a challenge for them. Don't go away. We're going to have the tip-off here for tonight's game against Tigard and McMinnville. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout.
What are you saving for? It's a good question because big dreams are financed by smart savings. And there is no better time to start saving than when you are young. That's why First Federal waives all service fees and minimum balance requirements for account holders under 18. So skip or run to First Federal because your big dreams of tomorrow really do start with saving today. Your friends at First Federal are ready to help you invest in your tomorrows. First Federal, we're here for you.
We play your music. KLYC, McMinnville, Yamhill.
ABC News Now. I'm Chuck Sievertson. An unexpected side effect of the Arctic air in the Midwest.
High school sports is brought to you by Davison Auto Parts in McMinnville. High school athletes strive to be the best they can be, and so does Davison Auto Parts. Davison Auto Parts, 1717 North Baker Street in McMinnville, takes pride in providing customers with the best quality parts and personal service. As a Napa Auto Parts dealer, Davison Auto Parts has fast access to an inventory of more than 400,000 parts. Davison Auto Parts, Baker Street, McMinnville, a trusted partner in keeping your vehicle safe on the road. Golden Valley Restaurant and Brewery is celebrating 20 years of serving you the best times and locally produced food in Yamhill County. Golden Valley Restaurant and Brew Pub at 980 Northeast 4th Street in McMinnville is local, locally brewed refreshment, fresh local produce, Steak specials every Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Golden Valley Restaurant and Brew Pub opens daily at 11, open till 9 p.m. Sunday, and most weekdays open till 10 Friday and Saturday. And they say go McMinnville and Newburgh High School.
All right, kids, let's hear it.
Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go.
The horse knows the way to carry the snow.
Winter weather can slow you down, but Les Schwab has the right tires to get you where you need to go safely. And with our best tire value promise, every tire we sell comes with lifetime protection and care. Les Schwab, doing the right thing since 1952.
Welcome back here to the furnace for tonight's game as the Tigers coming into town to take on our McMinnville Grizzlies in girls basketball action here on this Tuesday night. The Grizzlies are going to have to get things started and get them started early if they want to stay with this Tigers team, because Tigers can blow some people out. They have really looked at Jesse King to score well for them. But the center, Elise Conroy, the 6'3" center, a sophomore, is somebody they really have to watch out. And going up here against her tonight will be Audrey Millen. The one starter I didn't get in there for the Grizzlies was Emily Bliven. She will also be starting here tonight for McMinnville. Tiger with the ball as they come out there in their dark green uniforms. Conroy right out on top. She gets it into the hands of Boschma. Boschma drives to the hoop with the left-handed jumper. Puts it up from 8, and we've got a foul. It looks like underneath. That's going to go. They called that on Bethany Bowl. Trying to figure it out. They're going to say 3. Audrey McMillan. That's not good for the Grizzlies. Boschman gets the inbound pass, puts it up, and no good. Bliven with the rebound. Right-hand dribble on the far court. She's going to stop, going to hold it up, going to hand off to McMillan, or excuse me, Nicole Long, and Long's going to bring it out to the big circle right in front of the official from center court. Bliven to Long. The cheerleaders over in the low to Logston, and Logston cannot hold on to it, and the ball is going to go out of bounds back to the Tigers. 7:18 to go here in the first quarter. Glad to have you here on this Tuesday on AM 1260 KLYC. Dribbling up here slowly is Lexi Carter. Carter playing catch with Boschma. They go on top and fight for the ball. Conroy just thrown away by Bliven. Here come the Grizzlies. They go out on the far side. And on top, trying to take passes long. Gets it up Bliven, right hand, double team. Down low, little 13-foot jumper by Audrey McMillan. Baseline, no good. Rebound Carter. Here comes Tigers. She goes, pulls up from 15, off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound Bliven once again. She's got 2 rebounds through in this ball game, and she is fouled in the backcourt. Foul is going to go against Boschma, and Boschma's going to get the first team foul for Tigers. Also her first personal. She's going to come out of the ball game. Coming in for her will be Faith Watland. Grizzlies, of course, in their home white uniform. Black and red trim, black numerals. Over on the far side is Long. Long into the hands. That's Moeller. Moeller to back to Long. A 2-3 zone applied by Tigers. Final catch. Over on the far side is Moeller. And it's stolen away. And here comes Tiger with the ball. Going down there is Sincana. And Sincana gets the bucket in the first 2 points of the ball game with 6:14 to go. Full court pressure being applied by the Tigers. They break it pretty easily over on the far side. Bliven goes down low and is stolen away by Sincana. Here comes the also down there fighting for it is Watland. A jump ball. Possession goes to the Grizzlies. Good crowd here tonight. Great crowd here by the parents. Pretty good crowd here by the students as the ball gets skipped out of bounds. Go back to McMinnville. Bounding it, and will be Logston, the sophomore. Full court pressure being applied. Not a good pass, but it is caught there by Long. She gets cross court. She goes a little scoop to the hoop, tries to get it down low to Bliven, and she just led her just a little too far. Ball goes out of bounds. 5:53 to go in the first quarter. Is 2-0 in favor of Tigard. Coming up the court is Carter. 5 up high for ball. She gets into the hands of King. King, the center, going down to Conroy. Back to King. Final catch now gets into the hands of Watland. Back out on top here to King. They move the ball very well. And the Grizzlies are packing it in. Good ball movement by Tigard, though. They get it in there. The shot is up and good. And that is going to be by King. Tigard leads 4-0. And the Grizzlies are going to have a travel. And it's going to go out of bounds. And it is going to go back to Tigard. Right now, the Grizzlies are having a hard time moving the ball up the court. Playing pretty well defensively, but offensively having some trouble. And rebound is taken there by Logston. Logston hands it off there to Long. Long right-hand dribble in between the middle circles. Gets it down low. Well, on the far side to Blevin. 3-point land. She's going to take it. Shot is up off the further end. No good. Rebound taken there by Conroy. Conroy hands off to Carter. Carter's going to drive. Puts her dribble. Thought about the three. She stops the dribble now. She gets into the hands of King. Out there, 3-point line, not going to take it. Gets over to Conroy. She pops out. She's about 16 feet away. Gets over to cutting Carter. Nice move by Carter. She overthrows everybody. And the full ball comes down with the back. 40-33 to go in the first quarter. It's 4-0 in favor of Tigard. And Grizzlies is having a terrible time offensively, and mainly because of the defense by this Tigard team. As they come up and moving around, it's a 15-foot jumper, no good. Long rebound by McMinnville, actually a short rebound, didn't hit anything. McMinnville right place, right time, and hands it off to Long. And here they come up. Grizzlies taking the time now, as they have been so far. As they go down the Blevin, puts up, no good, gets her on rebound, puts up Guinness, blocked there by Conroy. Ball finally down and into the hands of Watland. Throws an elbow, she comes up with the basketball, hands it off to Sincata. 3:42 to go in this ball game. Sincata gets it down low here to King. No good, she had about an 8-foot jumper. Rebound taken up by Long. Long double dribble, not going to be called, but it is going to be stolen as it was tipped out of her hands by King. Here comes Carter for the Tigers, puts up too hard. Rebound taken, and fighting for the ball is Logston along with Sincata. And Sincata for Tigers is going to get called for the foul. 4-0 is our score. As we've got Moore going to have a seat. Also coming out will be Logston. We're going to get a quick rest. Far side, I believe, that Olsen it is. And the ball is thrown away just like that. Here comes Tigard. They have the ball. Scooped to the hoop. Shot is put up. And no good. Kerrigan Morton checking into the game. The senior gets the block with the left hand for McMinnville. Tigard is going to immediately put Conroy back into the ball game. Oshma Conroy came out with and that's what the coach it's in the hands of Long. Playing a little catch. And now they get over to Blevin. And Blevin drives and she passes it out. And Morton has press, and she's got to get it away. Finally goes to Olsen. Olsen gets it, and Coach Koski is going to call a timeout, and it's going to be a 20-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. 50 to go. Grizzlies, you're playing against one of the best teams in the Pacific Conference. You've held them to 4 points in the first 5.5, full 5 minutes and 10 seconds of play. But on the other hand, haven't been able to put the ball in the bucket. Really haven't had a lot of shots. Really haven't had a lot of shots in the 5 minutes and 10 seconds because they've had some turnovers down low and just can't get things to go. And the Grizzlies do trail the Tigard by a score of 4-0. Just a reminder, you can catch us on AM 1260, KLYC. You can check on the internet on KLYC.net.
A message from Rosemary Davis, CEO of Willamette Valley Medical Center.
My goals for this next year is to make sure everyone has access to a physician, primary care or specialist, and then access to whatever care that physician and the individual feel that they need. Insured or not insured, we can take care of you. We have policies to help us do that.
Rosemary Davis, CEO of Willamette Valley Medical Center. The medical center is here to help.
At Ford, we're famous for trucks. Always have been, always will be. But guess what the best-selling car in the world is? The Ford Focus, and we have a great selection here at Newburgh Ford. The Ford Fiesta is number 6 in the world. In fact, Ford builds innovative compacts like the 47-mile-per-gallon C-Max Hybrid, performance classics like Mustang, even the 100 miles per gallon Fusion Energy plug-in. So Tiger fans, whether you're looking for a car or a truck, see us at Newburgh Ford, where we just work harder for you.
Whether it is your rustic cabin at the end of the road or your home with a $1 million view, Rent-A-Center in McMinnville has a price match guarantee on new furniture, appliances, home entertainment centers, TVs, and stereo systems. Your wish list can become reality, and your purchase is as simple with 3 easy ways to buy. You can buy it now with cash, you can buy it on 90 days, same as cash, or you can choose the easy payment options whereby you are already pre-approved and there are no credit checks. Rent-A-Center at 1370 Northeast Baker Street next to the Dollar Tree in McMinnville. It's easy for you to own. Enjoy Rent-A-Center.
Whether it's audio and video, home security, or automation systems. Call Lewis Audio and Video of Newburgh, a leader in home entertainment technology since 1981. Control it remotely? No problem, even on your iPhone. The staff of Lewis Audio and Video, experienced in business technology needs. Lewis Audio and Video, Highway 99W, across from the Shiloh Inn in Newburgh, 503-538-1190.
All right, kids, let's hear it.
Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go.
The horse knows the way to carry the snow.
Winter weather can slow you down, but Les Schwab has the right tires to get you where you need to go safely. And with our best tire value promise, every tire we sell comes with lifetime protection and care. Les Schwab, doing the right thing since 1952.
Let's get a check on traffic.
Alrighty, welcome back here at McMinnville High School. Brian Harrison with you as we come back. Sorry about the technical consultant. We will get that fixed and keep it going. But we have just ended the first period of play here as Tigers have come out and dominated McMinnville in the first quarter. Our score at 32. All Tigers. Or McMinnville. All right, and then the ball for far side. They're rocking up the ball. Far side, stimulate, everything's precise. Come through the ball, and this is how you just put your rock all night. Far side, hopefully I have a long drive, forward. They're going to lay there like this time and say, well, the quarter hold it for me, team. Off the side of the end, so I said, it's a look, first time to the ball. Just go through it down, right? Make sure this guy is just falls. Back there, it's the way. Gosh, very good capture by the McMinnville. No, this is the way. There. No good. Up one there, and the third one got them actually to a video, so they didn't say it's tackle on the play. This is comes back with the ball. 6:47 left to go. Our score's higher 13 because another hitter back after this. 2 minutes. Time out.
It started with 4 friends, 10 days, 1,200 miles, a long, lonely highway to nowhere.
And it looks like it ended with one pretty flat tire. But don't worry, here at Les Schwab, we can get you fixed up and back on your road trip in no time. Because every tire we sell comes with lifetime protection, including free flat repairs, pre-trip safety checks, and more. Plus a great price. That's our best tire value promise.
Mind blown.
Les Schwab, doing the right thing since 1952.
Welcome back here at McMinnville High School as we come back, and the Grizzlies still trying to make things happen as they come out, and they are trailing 15-0. They have a timeout here. We'll keep it right here. Really just struggling right now to get things moving. Putting the ball in the basket. They have now gone half minutes without even scoring. So what do you do, McMinnville? You got to watch out. This 2-3 zone. The only way to get out of this zone is to start getting some long shots and break them out. And they haven't been able to do that so far. If they can get that going, they may have a chance to get things going. So they come out of the huddle now. They're going to try to, still talking a little bit. See if they just a little bit. Rearrange some of our equipment here, so hopefully this works a little bit better for you. As the Grizzlies are going to inbound the ball right in front of the scorer's table. And here's the hands of Moeller, waiting on the catch now. It's Gabrud who's checking the ball game. Way back out on top to Olsen. Olsen back to Gabrud, and Gabrud is going to lose it. The sophomore never had control of it, and the ball goes out of bounds back to the Tigers. As we said, Tiger comes in here 8-5 overall, 3-0 in the Pacific Conference. Carter, between the legs dribble, playing a little catch, and playing with Cleaver. Cleaver goes down low to the big lady, Conroy, and Conroy kicks it out, shot is up, no good there by Boschman. The rebound by Carter. They go down low, back to Conroy, puts it up and in, and the 6'3" center has been just having a great half here tonight with drawing the foul for Tiger. Jesse King was going to miss that shot earlier. That makes it 17-0 with 4:59 to go. Tiger's going to make some more substitutions. Kaylee Boschman is going to check out of the ball game. Checking back in will be Sincata, who's had a great half. And the free throw is no good. They kick it out to Gabrud, who travels and throws it away. Carter ends up with it for Tigers. Strong dribble, between the leg dribble, out on top. Very aggressive off the dribble, playing a little catch, gets into Sincata. Sincata gets in here the near side to Warren. The shot is put up there by King, no good. Conroy has a big rebound. She kicks out the three-point line. Oh, we're going to say, let's see what they decide to call it, travel or out of bounds. Out of bounds, going to go back to McMinnville. Checking out for McMinnville will be Morton. Blevin also coming back into the game. He'll be coming in for Moeller. Got Blevin along with McMillan, Gabrud, and Logston and Olsen. It is 17-0, 4:29 to go. And not a good pass, but coming up with Gabrud. She goes down low. McMillan pass going down low even more. Conroy with a block, and the ball goes out of bounds back to McMinnville. Logsdon couldn't. And inbounding is Gabrue, tries to go up top, but Conroy knocks it down. Here comes Carter. But Carter is going to be fouled with 4:05 left to go. She'll be shooting two, as it is 19-0 here in the second quarter. Out by Carter. Have one more as they tried to check in. I think that's they're going to bring Morton back into the game. Morton's going to come in for Logsdon. Shot is no good, and it's going to be rebounded by Tigers. It's been all Tigers. Jesse King goes up high with it, brings it down, and go back to the Tigers. They out of bounds underneath for the ball. Here goes the inbounds pass. They get it right away to Boschma. Boschma kicks out Sincata off the back of the rim. No good. Tipped away, and the rebound is put up and good by Boschma to make it 21-0. 3:52 to go. Full court press being applied by Tigers. They're not holding back at all. And here comes Carter with another steal. She scoops the hoop, lays it off the glass, and good. Lexi Carter makes it 23-0, and we've got a timeout with 3:38 left to go in the quarter. Our score is Tiger 23, McMinnville nothing. We'll be back after this. 1 minute timeout.
What are you saving for? It's a good question because big dreams are financed by smart savings. And there is no better time to start saving than when you are young. That's why First Federal waives all service fees and minimum balance requirements for account holders under 18. So skip or run to First Federal because your big dreams of tomorrow really do start with saving today. Your friends at First Federal are ready to help you invest in your tomorrows. First Federal, we're here for you.
High School Sports is brought to you by Davison Auto Parts in McMinnville. High school athletes strive to be the best they can be, and so does Davison Auto Parts. Davison Auto Parts, 1717 North Baker Street in McMinnville, takes pride in providing customers with the best quality parts and personal service. As a Napa Auto Parts dealer, Davison Auto Parts has fast access to an inventory of more than 400,000 parts. Davison Auto Parts, Baker Street, McMinnville, a trusted partner in keeping your vehicle safe on the road.
We come back in McMinnville High School, 3:38 left to go in this Pacific Conference action with the league leader, Tigers, right now all over McMinnville, and a score of 23-0. And this has been a tough half for McMinnville, and we've got to reach over, knocking it out of bounds. Coach Gossie's going to go over and plead his case to the officials and see if he can get something happen, and pass it in, and it's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say it's tipped away. Audrey McMillan trying to plead her case. Takes up the ball back. Morton still full court press, 33-0. They go long over to Olsen. Olsen thought about the three. She doesn't take. Olsen gets it, and over to Olsen. She thought about the three. She puts it up off the front of the rim. It's going to be short, no good. Tipped away. Sincata with the rebound for Tigers. Tigers gets it. They go down low. The shot is put up, and no, it's going to be blocked by Long. Good job there by Nicole. Get her hands on that. And guess what? We got another steal by Lexi Carter. She goes wild. Stupid doesn't get it. Rebound taken by Bliven. Bliven gets it to Long. 2:33 and counting. And all Tiger, 25-0. They go, tipped away, but Long comes back up with it. Olsen gets it. She tries to find somebody cutting. She does, almost throwing away, backing in. Bliven puts it up, going to be short, taken down by Boschma. They just can't buy a break. As Carter gets it, she doubles team, or she puts it up anyway, throws it, no good. It's Tiger's going to try to save it, but stepping on the end line and giving the ball back to McMinnville will be Stephanie King, the senior. And let's see what they decide to do now. They're going to try to mix it up a little bit. And Long, I think Morton's going to inbound. Putting a lot of subs in for Tigers right now. I think everybody's played on that Tiger bench already. King, wow, excuse me, Carter, she has just had a great second quarter with 4 steals in this quarter. She's got 6 overall in the ball game. 1 to 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Grizzlies still yet to score in the second. On top, Long she goes. She pulls up for 15, puts up fire rim, no good. Rebound by Sincata. Here comes Carter, and she pulls it up. Now she's going to slow it down. Right-hand dribble. She's going to go against Bliven. Moves it. Goes to the hoop. Puts it up. Nice. Neat move there by Carter. She just made a great move to make it 27-0. 1:30, and Carter almost got another steal. She has their hand on the ball, and Long kind of threw her arm up, hit Carter in the mouth, and call a foul on Carter. 4th team foul. First personal, and that's saying a lot because Carter has got 6 steals on the night. Bliven inbounds in front of the Tiger bench. Hands off to Long. She goes. She kicks it over to McMillan. McMillan Long to get past on the far side right in front of the cheerleaders. Over here to Long. To Bliven. Offends dribble now, so she's to the right, almost going away. But to come back to this Long to get it down low to McMillan. She goes, puts up, no good. Gets her out. She gets her own rebound. She goes, puts up from 8, puts it up and in. They get 27-2 with 1:12 to go. Here is Carter on the far side, playing a little sketch with Warren. Sincata to Carter, pulls up from 3 off the back of the rim, no good. Tipped around and coming down with the rebound. Looks like to be Conroy. To get it down low, Conroy gets it back up, throws it up too hard, and then fighting for it is Bliven. Also on the floor for Tigard is King, and they're going to give the ball back to McMinnville with 46 seconds to go. In the second quarter, it has been all Tigard, 27-2. Reminder, at halftime, we should have Robert Hushman on from the News Register. He'll talk about the first half and talk about the rest of the season. Here we go, Bliven between the circles, right-handed dribble. Here to Long. Get past, they go down low, and they try to get to Bliven on the cutter. And it's going away once again by Tigard. Down to 26 seconds. Right-handed dribble. Sincata over in the far side. They try to go down low. Conroy back out, and the ball goes out of bounds. And tipped out. The officials weren't sure, and they ought to give it back. Tigard, good job by the officials to figure it out. Watland, she gets fouled as she goes up. She'll be shooting 2 with 16.4 seconds to go. It has been a very much a defensive battle here by Tigard. Collins free throw, in and out, no good. The one thing to say they haven't done well tonight is connect on free throws. They are 0 for 4. 28-2. Tries to go on the far side, playing on catch with Moeller. Moeller's got pressure now down to 4. Tries to get to Bliven, is out of bounds in front of the dance team on the far side. They are going to bring it back out. Bliven's going to inbound it with 2.8 seconds to go. It's to Long. Long's going to try to drive. She is tipped away. Throws up a wild side. And it's blocked there by Conroy, who has on the night. Wow, what a first half of play. After 2 quarters, it is 28-2 in favor of Tigard. They scored 13 points in the first quarter. It's points in the second. Grizzlies only able to muster 2, and they did that with 1:12 to go. Grizzly basketball here in Amsoil 16 KLYC. KLYC Game of the Week. We'll be back after this 2 minutes timeout.
Whether it's audio and video, home security, or automation systems, call Lewis Audio and Video of Newburgh, a leader in home entertainment technology since 1981. Control it remotely? No problem, even on your iPhone. The staff of Lewis Audio and Video, experienced in business technology needs. Lewis Audio and Video, Highway 99W, across from the Shiloh Inn in Newburgh. 503-538-1190. Golden Valley Restaurant and Brewery is celebrating 20 years of serving you the best times and locally produced food in Yamhill County. Golden Valley Restaurant and Brew Pub at 980 Northeast 4th Street in McMinnville is local, locally brewed refreshment, fresh local produce. Steak specials every Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Golden Valley Restaurant and Brew Pub opens daily at 11, open till 9 p.m. Sunday, and most weekdays open till 10 Friday and Saturday. And they say go McMinnville and Newburgh High School. A message from Rosemary Davis, CEO of Willamette Valley Medical Center.
My goals for this next year is to make sure everyone has access to a physician, primary care or specialist, and then access to whatever care that physician and the individual feel that they need, insured or not insured. We can take care of you. We have policies to help us do that.
Rosemary Davis, CEO of Willamette Valley Medical Center. The medical center is here to help.
At Ford, we're famous for trucks. Always have been, always will be. But guess what the best-selling car in the world is? The Ford Focus, and we have a great selection here at Newburgh Ford. The Ford Fiesta is number 6 in the world. In fact, Ford builds innovative compacts like the 47-mile-per-gallon C-Max Hybrid, performance classics like Mustang, even the 100 miles per gallon Fusion Energy plug-in. So Tiger fans, whether you're looking for a car or a truck, see us at Newburgh Ford, where we just work harder for you.
Well, welcome back to the Furnace. Brian Erickson, Robert Hussman. Robert from the News Register. Robert, we talked a little bit off air. Our score at halftime is 28-2 in favor of Tigard. It was all Tiger that first half.
Brian, it could have gotten worse. It could have. McMinnville could have scored no points. McMinnville was 1 of 14 on field goals.
Wow.
They had 23 turnovers. This is just an implosion, really. The offense never once got going. Tigard's press just tightened the screws on them in the second quarter, particularly in the backcourt. Just getting 2 players in the middle, the point guard in the middle, was a challenge for McMinnville. It has truly been all Tigard so far. It's hard to dispute that description.
Now, first quarter, first 5.5 minutes, really, it was pretty even. It was, I think we were 4-0, and the Grizzlies looked good defensively. Offensively, having some struggles, so you can see Tigard, they're a good defensive team.
Of course, yeah.
But then, in the last 2 minutes and 10 seconds, 2 minutes and 50 seconds, I should say, they just, they gave up 9 quick points. It's almost like they got tired in the first quarter.
What I thought when Tigard had the ball early in the first quarter was that McMinnville was doing a pretty good job on the boards against a Tigard team that's aggressive, physical, and a little taller across the board than the McMinnville girls. So that definitely, exerted some energy, but a few of those missed shots, and coming off a Century game, that really was a bit of a letdown itself. Climbing back to within single digits, getting a couple of technicals, losing by a large margin. It almost feels like we're watching more than just one game's worth of frustration come out on the court for the Grizzlies, and unfortunately this is what can happen when things do not go your way.
Well, looking at Tigard, by the RPI rankings, they're number 16. Grizzlies down towards the bottom, number 32. Is Tigard maybe a little underranked? I mean, they look very, very good. They've got good defense. They've got a big girl in the center, 6'3", who's come up with at least 4 blocks. Miserable on the inside game. That matchup 2 fans.
4A schools, I can tell you that right now.
Yeah.
No, this Tiger team looks very good, and that's what they were billed as going into this game. This was going to be a really tough test for McMinnville, even if neither of these teams had played a game at this point. Just the fact that we're seeing what we're seeing here with a 28-2 halftime score, it's just a little bit shocking because I think, quite frankly, we expected it's been so far.
Grizzlies have struggled this year. They're on the bottom of the Pacific Conference. It's not really where people thought they would be this year.
The offense, unfortunately, I think has been a lot of why McMinnville is where they are right now. The Grizzlies have had trouble scoring the basketball. They've had a little bit of trouble working through their offense, getting second chance opportunities, being able to take advantage when an opponent is tired or down or incapacitated in some way. And we're seeing a little of that today. I mean, the offense just has not been crisp. 1 of 14 on field goals, some of which have been very good and open looks, just simply can't cut it. I can imagine what Sean Costi is saying to the girls right now. Sean is a very nice guy and he's a very good person. He's probably breaking it to them gently. The offense Omega with this, unfortunately.
You're exactly right. Our score at halftime remains 28-2. Tigard hasn't scored in the last 5 minutes here during halftime anyway. They are big against, yeah, you got it, against McMinnville, 28-2. You're listening to KLYC Radio. We'll be back more with the halftime show after this 2-minute timeout.
Whether it is your rustic cabin at the end of the road or your home with a $1 million view, Rent-A-Center in McMinnville has a price match guarantee on new furniture, appliances, home entertainment centers, TVs, and stereo systems. Your wish list can become reality, and your purchase is as simple with 3 easy ways to buy. You can buy it now with cash, you can buy it on 90 days, same as cash, or you can choose the easy payment options whereby you are already pre-approved and there are no credit checks. Rent-A-Center at 1370 Northeast Baker Street next to the Dollar Tree in McMinnville. It's easy for you to own. Enjoy Rent-A-Center.
A message from Rosemary Davis, CEO of Willamette Valley Medical Center.
Those folks who don't have insurance, when you come to the hospital, I want you to know that immediately your bill is discounted 60%. And if you can validate an income level at 200% of the poverty level, we will write the whole bill off. If this is a tough time for you and you're needing health care, you can get health care. Don't not do that and make things perhaps worse.
Rosemary Davis, CEO of Willamette Valley Medical Center. The medical center is here to help.
What are you saving for? It's a good question because big dreams are financed by smart savings. And there is no better time to start saving than when you are young. That's why First Federal waives all service fees and minimum balance requirements for account holders under 18. So skip or run to First Federal because your big dreams of tomorrow really do start with saving today. Your friends at First Federal are ready to help you invest in your tomorrows. First Federal, we're here for you.
As we come back here, finish up the halftime show. Robert, second half. You're Tiger. What do? What do you come out?
If you're Tiger, pedal to the metal. Do not let down. If you want to press a little bit, it's only a 26-point lead. You probably could get away with it for a couple minutes without being too unsportsmanlike. You just need to keep that offensive crispness and intensity. Lots of drives to the lane, lots of drive and dish. Get everybody involved.
What do you do then if you go pedal to the metal? Then when do you pull up?
I think they'll know pretty quickly when to pull up. We'll see how this McMinnville team comes out, and if they come out about as they did in the first half, then it will be pretty characteristic. Now for McMinnville, I definitely think that girls like Kerrigan Morton, Bethany Moore, Elizabeth Logston, Montana Gubru coming off the bench. Don Costi has to tell these girls who aren't always the scorers and aren't always the big offensive contributors on this team, hey, look for your own shot. Because I've seen a couple instances in this game where girls have passed up on their own shot to get it to players who are deemed more of scorers. McMinnville has to be a little bit more selfish in this one, and I think they may actually be able to pull it off because some measure of unpredictability is going to have to be what it takes.
All righty. Robert, thank you so much.
Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate it.
We can check you twice a week on newsregister.com, and all the time we're here. So, Robert, thank you once again. We'll see you after the end of the game. Here we go. We come back, and just like that, Tigard attacks the board after the inbound. Conroy puts up the shot, and it is no good. Here comes McMinnville as they come down here, playing a little catch, and they go out on top, and they get it into the hands of Logston, puts up the shot, and rebound, no good, taken down by King, and King's going to get called with a travel, and ball's going to go back underneath to the Grizzlies. 7:33 to go, 28-2 is our score. It's been all Tigard. Dusty rallies troops a little bit at halftime. Steve Naylor, coach for Tigard, really it has been a good game so far for them. Not much rallying to do. Grizzlies trying to go down low, nothing there. Playing a little catch, flipping over to the far side. Flippin's going to drive. She's going to think about the shot, doesn't take it. Gets over to McMillan. Check out on top. Playing a little catch now with Moeller. Moeller gets to Long, and Long goes in, scoops to Watson, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound taken by, I think that was McMillan. She sets the Long to Blimmen. Good ball movement. They can't get anything going offensively. The ball's on the ground. Fighting for it is Carter, and Carter is fighting for it with Logsden. And the ball's going to go to, should be Tigard, I believe. Actually, it won't be, I'm sorry. Tigard did start the ball in the second half. And we'll go back to the Grizzlies. 7:04 to go in third quarter. Still 28-2. No, it's not a football score. As the pass goes on stop, almost thrown away by Carter. But controlling it is Moeller. Moeller gets it into Logsden over the far side of Long. Pulls up for three, puts it up. No good. Carter with the rebound. She saw some ball open, and she's going to pull it up right in front of her bench. Good job of moving the ball, and then she throws it in the middle of nowhere. But fortunately, Sincata was there for the Tigers. Sincata to Boschma. Boschma got on top to Carter. Carter's thinking about moving. She's in three-point land. Now she's going to pull it out. Takes some time off the clock. And the drive. Kicks over to the far side of Boschma. She's going to drive on the baseline, loses control of it. And then she's stuck, and she tries to get it to, I believe that's Sincata. She does. Sincata's stuck in the, they're going to call a travel and give the ball back to McMinnville. This is kind of starting out how the first quarter started out. The opening tip, as no team has scored, and we're getting close to 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. It is 28-2. Go on the far side. McMillan down low now, trying to get it to the cutter. That is Logsden. Logsden loses control of it. Sincata comes up with it. 3-on-3. Sincata's not going to stop. She's going to go over the left hand on the right-hand side. Stepped away down by Moore. She does that one past the Blimmen. Blimmen's going to try to dive for it. She's going to be out of bounds. Unfortunately, cannot come up with it. And the ball will go back to Tigard. Neither team has scored here in the third quarter. Carter is going to get the ball and from Sincata. Sincata's going to bring it up court in the big circle now. Right in the middle, over to Carter. Carter tries to find somebody cutting down low, and she gets it through Boschma. Boschma has it stripped away, but she comes back up with it. Gets back to Carter, down to 5:34 and counting. 28-2 Tigard, still no score. Carter slams the ball on the hardwood. Gets over on the far side, trying to find somebody down low. Gives it up to the cutter, that's Conroy. And Conroy gets it to the cutter, Sincata, and Sincata is going to be fouled as she goes up. And it looks like that is going to be on Long with the push. That is the first team foul, first foul of this half with 5:25 to go in the third quarter. They go to Carter. Carter gets it, and she puts it up. Conroy has the rebound. Now Sincata gets this and throws it up. No good. Rebound taken by McMillan. McMillan gets it out to Long. Long right-hand dribble. She's going to shoot to the hoop. Goes down low. She passed it, and it is blocked by Conroy. And Blimmen comes down with it. Pulls up from three, and just rolls off the rim. It was there, and Conroy fighting down low with Logsden, and then Carter's going to end up with it. And Tigard comes up, and Logsden made it Conroy pay as she is hurting on her jaw and her ear. And looks like the coach is going to take a timeout to take a look at that. With 4:49 to go, they do take a timeout. It is going to be a 30-second timeout. 28-2 is our score. No one has scored here in the third quarter. it has been a game of utility for McMinnville. And you look, they have played well defensively, especially to start off the game and to start off this third quarter of play, even though they're trailing 28-2 here with 4:49 to go in the third quarter. Just want to thank all our sponsors throughout the basketball season. Got lots of basketball coming up as well. Want to thank you for sponsoring McMinnville basketball and also Newburgh basketball here in AM 1260 KLYC. Just a reminder, you can also tune us in on KLYC.us, and you can check out all the action as well. As we'll talk about our next game, and it'll be up on Friday, and it'll be boys against Forest Grove. Tiger with the ball. Carter pulls it out. She's going to take some time. They're just going to do, the Grizzlies are going to pack it in. They're just going to move the ball around and not even force it if they have to. You know, Sincata. Sincata sprints down the baseline. Hands into Carter's face. She kicks it out, and they are going to call a 3 in the key, and Carter, who got hit in the jaw, just kind of walks it off. I think she's the one that got called for that one. You know, she is right there trying to fix her jaw. Well, this ball was just jammed down her face. She comes up with another steal. That's her ninth steal of the ball game. Puts it up and in for Carter to make it 30-2 with 4:10 to go in the third quarter. Grizzlies have yet to score here in this quarter. They didn't score in the first quarter. They scored only 2 in the second. It's 30-2. Boston gets the ball down low to McMillan. Puts it up and on, and that makes it 40-3. And here comes Tigard. Get pass over on the far side. They will catch McMillan, or she's going and tips it, and Long comes down with the basketball. Here she comes left-hand dribble. She's going to scoop to the hoop, throws it up, and no good. Tipped around again. Sincata comes up with it for the Tigers. 3:32 and counting. Sincata with it. Pulls it out now. The three-point land. Gets over to Boschma. Boschma gets into the hands of King. King gets it to the Cutter, who's going to pull up his King, and the shot is up and no good. It's stripped away by McMillan. And a steal once again by, guess who? You're right, that's Carter with her 10th steal of the ball game. With 3 minutes to go now, it is 32-3. Clevin, the right-hand dribble, kicks down the far side to Long. Final catch to Moeller. Moeller almost has it stolen away, but she comes back with it and passes it to Long on the far side. Almost lost it. They go down low to McMillan on the baseline. Back to Long. She's going to scoop to the hoop. Throws it up from 8. Puts it up. No good. Too hard. And the ball going to go back to the Tigers with 2:45 to go. Well, in the third quarter is 32-4. Grizzlies have only scored 4 points in this ball game. That's pretty much the story of this ball game right now. The defense for the Tigers has just been, amazing. They have, in the first half, had 24 turnovers, the Grizzlies did. That's pretty much predicated by this Tigers team. They go down low, and it is tipped away by Conroy, and they get it back out, and the shot is put up by Warner, who checked in the game, and it is no good. Here comes McMinnville. Long, they try to force it. She double dribbles, no call, and it's stolen by Sincata. Sincata kind of curls up, and now she's going to come up with it. Sincata, they've been called with a double dribble, nothing there to Warren. Back to Sincata. To Warren, they go down low to Conroy. Conroy gets tripped, falls backwards, the ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be McMinnville basketball. Conroy just caught her heel. I think that was McMillan she caught her heel on and fell down backwards. Grizzly with the ball. Reminder, we'll have a game again this Friday. It is against Forest Grove. Tip-off right around 7:15, depending on the JV game. You hear all the action here in AM 1260 KLYC. Olsen checked back in the game for McMinnville, and she hands it off pretty much to Morton. Morton back to Long. Back to Olsen, right down below us. Left-hand dribble, left-hand shot, puts the pass across, and it is good for Olsen. And they now make it 32-6. And they go down a little Ward. Conroy puts up off the glass. And Conroy gets the bucket. They get 34-6. 1. And they try to do a skip pass. McMillan does. And probably an ill-advised one. But they're going to get bailed out with a foul. Say a push. That's going to be King with the push. It is a first team foul. Carter's going to come back into the game. Comes in for Sincata. Carter, great game tonight, defensively and offensively. Long pass over the far side, and they get into Bruce. Check back into the game. Get past to Olsen. Olsen gets it down low to Morton. Morton kicks it out to Gabruz. She's hit it long. Throws up a three-pointer. That's off the front of him. No good. Conroy with the rebound. 1 minute now to go. Here comes Carter, and she thought about throwing a skip pass. Travel. Coach Costi wants it. He's not going to get it. Should have been called there. Warren gets it. Back down with a Conroy. She's about 15 feet out on the free throw line. Kicks it back out to Warren. Warren back to Carter. She drives left hand. She shoots a wild shot. Flings it up. And they are going to say it is a foul. And Carter will be shooting two with 42.4 left here in the third quarter. Coach Costi is pleading his case on the foul. Saying, hey, she just had her hands straight up. I think he does have a case there. Carter's first free throw is good. After missing 4 in a row, Tigers are now connected on 3 in a row from the free throw line. 42.4 seconds. It is 35-6 in favor of Tigers. Thanks for listening to AM 1260 KLYC McMinnville. Second free throw is good off of by Carter. 36-6. Down to 39 seconds and counting. Long to Olsen, back to Long, up between the circles, takes the pass, doesn't do it. Gabruz to Long, they're away for one shot. It's like to Olsen. Olsen's going to fake it. She's going to now pull up for about 15, and no good, and it's rebound by Morton. They go down low, the shot is put up, and a foul on Long. It's like Long will be shooting two for McMinnville. Foul is going to go against Carter, her second personal foul. Second team foul with 21.3 seconds to go. Shot is up by Long, and it is good. 36-7 now. 21.3 to go. She's going to have one more. Time, she gets it up, and she gets that one to go. 36-8. Down to 20 seconds. Carter wanted a better inbound pass. Wanted to get going with it. She's not going to get it. She's going to slow it down. To Warren, cross pass over on the far side. We'll skip pass down low. The shot is put up on the sideline. No good. Rebound by Warren. Warren fights with it. She throws it out on the far side. Nothing more. Down to 6. Carter three-point land. She's going to drive. Going to scoop to the hoop. Pulls up 13 too hard. And it's going to go. And the ball is going to go towards the out of bounds. But the quarter ends on that shot. After 3, our score reads Tigard 36, McMinnville 8. You're listening to the KLYC Game of the Week on AM 1260. We'll be back after this. 1 minute, time out.
High School Sports is brought to you by Davison Auto Parts in McMinnville. High school athletes strive to be the best they can be, and so does Davison Auto Parts. Davison Auto Parts, 1717 North Baker Street in McMinnville, takes pride in providing customers with the best quality parts and personal service. As a Napa Auto Parts dealer, Davison Auto Parts has fast access to an inventory of more than 400,000 parts. Davison Auto Parts, Baker Street, McMinnville, a trusted partner in keeping your vehicle safe on the road. Whether it's audio and video, home security, or automation systems, call Lewis Audio and Video of Newburgh, a leader in home entertainment technology since 1981. Control it remotely? No problem, even on your iPhone. The staff of Lewis Audio and Video, experienced in business technology needs. Lewis Audio and Video, Highway 99W, across from the Shiloh Inn in Newburgh, 503-538-1190.
All right, back to action here at AM 1260 as Tigard has the ball to start off the final quarter of play. Shot is up by Sincata, no good. Rebound taken by Tigard, back to Sincata. Now they're going to play a little catch as they're going to move the ball around, and now they're taking a long three-point shot by Holmes Gang. The three makes it 39-8. To Gabruz, and Gabruz starting to go in the ball game. Tigard leads 39-8. And here comes Bosma. She got it over to Holzgang, and she thought about taking it. She made the last one down, you remember. Back to Holzgang, three-point land. They're guarding up on her now. She doesn't take it. Playing a little catch. Gives it to King. Hands it off. They go down low. Backing in. A little scoop and hoop by Sincata. Wild shot. No good. Strong rebound, though, by Armstead. Armstead gets it back to Sincata. Sincata, the center, gets it over on the far side to Armstead. The Holzgang. Holzgang goes down low. And Sincata back to Holzgang. 3 points didn't take it. Back to King. Holzgang now she's taking another three. This one's going to be short. And right place, right time, though, is Armstead. She gets the air ball, puts it up, and in. 41-8 with 6:32 and counting. Long takes the pass, goes on the far side, gets Gabrud to Olsen. Olsen back to Gabrud. Cross-court pass to Olsen. Olsen, three-point land, doesn't get taken. She goes up with it. Should be a travel. It is. She taked it, and they say that she did get some air, and they are going to say ball going to go back to Tigard on the turnover. Coming out of the game will be Boschma. Coming into the game for Tigard will be Melissa Keenan. Ball game. 6:12 to go in the ball game. 41-8. 2 minutes into this quarter, and Grizzlies have yet to score once again. They go down low. Tigard does backing in. Nice play. Couldn't get to go. Is King though. Outlet pass. Third goes to Olsen. She streaks. She puts up too hard. Tipped out of bounds. Off of Gabrud. And the Grizzlies are going to get bailed out. They're going to say it is going to be their ball. And fortunate for McMinnville, as Olsen's going to have a seat, as well as McMillan and Long check in for McMinnville. Levin, as well as Logston. Logston gets the ball. She goes, puts her shoulder down hard. No good. Rebound taken by the Tigers. Good job there by King. Come off the board. Hands off to Sincata, who's going to run the offense. Sincata, right-handed dribble, guarded by Levin. Push over to the left. On the far side, they go down low to Holzgang. Holzgang's going to pop it back out and gets into the hands of Keenan. Keenan's got a hard to see her number with the long hair. Goes to Sincata. And Holzgang. She gets it on the line. She throws up the shot, and it's no good. Too long. Rebound taken by Muller. Muller, right-hand dribble here on the near side. Has to go over to the far side. Gets over to Gabrud. Gabrud, left-hand dribble. She's going to take her time. Gets to Blevin, way out in front of her bed. Now she pulls up just inside three-point land. Hits the bucket. Nice job there by Blevin. First points of the ball, the quarter, with 5:02 to go. It's 41-10. They go out on top, playing a little catch. Then Sincata pulls up from three, and she gets the bucket to go from long range. So they get 44-10. Down to 4:44 to go in the ball game. They go, and it's cleared away by Sincata. The pass from Muller. She tried to go down low, and is that Sincata? Well, Sincata goes up high and just kind of two hands the ball and comes down. And back to so they're going to add a few more plays, like this is what the play is called. And play a little catch, and she gets back from Armstead. Over on the far side, playing it with Keenan. They go down low, and it is a foul as King got the ball. And they're going to say King had a body put on her. Foul's going to be against Logston. That's Logston's fourth personal, as McMillan's going to come in for her. And Connor's going to have a seat for Tigard. Coming in for her will be Boschma. Adam Boschma played very, very well here tonight. And the scoop is up, and the Blevin, left-hand dribble, throws a wild pass out on top. She finally gets it to McMillan, and McMillan's shot is partially blocked, and back into the hands of Tigard. Walking the ball up is Boschma over on the far side, and getting it to Keenan. So Wolf, quite sure, I think, walking away from his Boschman. She thought maybe she should try to sell it. They will come back up with it with 3:43 to go in the ball game, 46-10. They hand it off, trying to make something happen. There's King underneath, and she finally gets it off into Boschman's hand. Back out to Keenan. They go into the hands out King. Cross-court pass to Boschma. She puts the off the glass and in. Boschma with another two. Down to 3:27 to go. It is 48-10. The Brood over to Mower on the far side. Back at the Brood in between the circles out on top. To Blevin, way out on top. She's going to drive. She'll pull up from 17. Off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound by Boschma for the Tigers. Here comes Boschma. Right-handed dribble. Gets over on the far side. Her arms set. Back on top. This is the Boschma. Matching up in a 2-3 zones. Out on top, no call. She gets to hold the game. Wolfgang just going to hold it. Finally gets on the far side, gets it to King. Loses control of it and just kind of snaps, passes it over to Keenan. Back to that is, and they're going to say it's an offensive foul. And they're going to say that King threw her arm out, and it will go back to McMinnville with 35 to go. More wholesale substitutions for both teams. Dylan is going to have a seat for McMinnville. Number on that because we've got a no Name, but I think that's Sydney Dix who comes in from McMinnville. We're in the face protection. Go on the far side, Blevin trying to catch with Long. Far side to Moore, back to Long, back to Blevin. Trying to scoop to the hoop, pulls up from Ken off the front of the rim, no good. Tipped around, and Blevin's going to fight for it for McMinnville, and then coming up with it, though, is Keenan for Tigard. She gets over the hands of Holzgang. Holzgang is going to throw it down, hand it off to Kylie Warren. Warren, freshman out there for Tigard, getting her first action really in the ball game. Warren's going to drive. And he's going to drive, scoop to the hoop, pulls up, 1-2. Here for Tigers. Get ready. First free throw, and it is no good. Get one more. Time is whole gang. Stop. She rocks in and out. No good. Down by McMinnville. Here they come. Another time. Now making something happen. Rolling with a scoop to the hoop. And a shot is up by Logston. And she's going to draw the foul. She'll be shooting to in the ball game. 48-10 is our score. One more. Of a couple people check in. The game for McMinnville. Montana Gabrew's going to check in. Also checking in for McMinnville is Melissa Campbell. Boston gets one. Far off to the right side. No good. And here it comes. The pass is no good, but Larson comes up with the steal, and she drives it hard, and she's going to get fouled again, and she'll be shooting two more. Trying to make something happen now offensively for McMinnville with 1:37 to go in the ball game, trailing 48-10. Also checking in is Brittany Freeman. Larson, first two our score. Stay that way, and the whole game tried to go for it, and they're going to say it goes off of Holzgang. Brittany Freeman fighting for the ball there, the sophomore post for McMinnville. And it's going to go out of bounds. Campbell on the far side. Claymore, the junior, they go down here, and taking it is King with a 3 off, no good, way too hard. This Holstein goes up for it, and they're going to call a foul underneath. It's going to be a push. And go, I think it was probably Holstein, the one with the push. That's the reason she caught the ball. But they will give it back. Gabrud. She gets it here on the near side to see that was a Dick that's stolen away by Tigard as they go there. The shot is put up and no good. They're by one, and then they're going to say no basket. They've got a travel. Ball goes back to McMinnville. Good job there by the Tigers defensively, and the Grizzlies got bailed out by the travel there. As they come up, Gabrud go out on top, and they get it to the hands of Larson. She kicks up to Campbell, just knocked away, and guess who gets it? Yeah, that's right, Logston gets it, and she throws it back up, and she's fouled again. They'll be sent back to the free throw line. They'll be shooting 2. Free throw. This one out of the 5 she's taken. One more. Up. She gets to go. 2 of 6 from the free throw line in the last minute and a half. We're down to 45 seconds to go. 48-12. They go on the far side and driving with the ball and going hard. She kicks it out. Throws it to Keenan. Throws it high off the glass. Up and in. Keenan with the bucket down to 35 seconds to go in the ball game. Gabrud, right-handed dribble. Going to take it. Now it's going to slow it down. Can't find anybody popping out. It's going to be thrown away. She waited too long. Armstead gets it. Scoops it out. Puts it up and in with 20 seconds to go. They get 52-12. Gabrud taking her time now. Trying to call a play. Or box and 1, I should say, zone. Lawson gets the ball again. She underhand pass over the far side to Campbell. 3-point land down to 5 seconds. Lawson gets it. She throws a wild shot, tries to draw the foul, doesn't get it, and it's going to go back to the Tigers with 1.2 seconds to go in the ball game. Going to inbound it, or get it in, and just hold on to it is Kylie Warren, and that is going to end the score. Tiger wins 52-12 over on McMinnville Grizzlies. There's that way. We've got a post-game show coming up after this 2-minute timeout.
Golden Valley Restaurant and Brewery is celebrating 20 years of serving you the best times and locally produced food in Yamhill County. Golden Valley Restaurant and Brew Pub at 980 Northeast 4th Street in McMinnville is local, locally brewed refreshment, fresh local produce. Steak specials every Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Golden Valley Restaurant and Brew Pub opens daily at 11, open till 9 p.m. Sunday, and most weekdays open till 10 Friday and Saturday. And they say go McMinnville and Newburgh High School. A message from Rosemary Davis, CEO of Willamette Valley Medical Center.
My goals for this next year is to make sure everyone has access to a physician, primary care or specialist, and then access to whatever care that physician and the individual feel that they need, insured or not insured. We can take care of you. We have policies to help us do that.
Rosemary Davis, CEO of Willamette Valley Medical Center. The medical center is here to help.
At Ford, we're famous for trucks. Always have been, always will be. But guess what the best-selling car in the world is? The Ford Focus, and we have a great selection here at Newburgh Ford. The Ford Fiesta is number 6 in the world. In fact, Ford builds innovative compacts like the 47-mile-per-gallon C-Max Hybrid, performance classics like Mustang, even the 100 miles per gallon Fusion Energy plug-in. So Tiger fans, whether you're looking for a car or a truck, see us at Newburgh Ford, where we just work harder for you.
Whether it is your rustic cabin at the end of the road or your home with a $1 million view, Rent-A-Center in McMinnville has a price match guarantee on new furniture, appliances, home entertainment centers, TVs, and stereo systems. Your wish list can become reality, and your purchase is as simple with 3 easy ways to buy. You can buy it now with cash, you can buy it on 90 days, same as cash, or you can choose the easy payment options whereby you are already pre-approved and there are no credit checks. Rent-A-Center at 1370 Northeast Baker Street next to the Dollar Tree in McMinnville. It's easy for you to own. Enjoy Rent-A-Center.
Let's come back here to the furnace. The Grizzlies now drop to 3-10 overall. They are 0-4 in the Pacific Conference, struggling right now. And you look at Tigard, who is 4-0 in conference, 9-5 overall. It just been a start to this year. Lexi Carter played very, very well for Tigard. She had 9 or 10 steals on the night. Way too many turnovers, though, for McMinnville. They had 30 plus. It may have even been to 40, folks. They had a lot of turnovers on the night, and they just really struggled here, both offensively and defensively. They scored no points in the first quarter. They scored 2 points in the second quarter. At halftime, score was 28-2. In the third quarter, well, they both woke up, I think. Tigard came to earth a little bit, only scoring 8 points. McMinnville did score 6 points in that quarter, and after 3, it was 36-8. Grizzlies scored 4 in the fourth, and Tigard scored 16. So that's the way it looked, and that's how we ended up 52-12. Final score, not what we wanted to be, but there's still lots of basketball left, and still lots of basketball to come here on AM 1260 KLYC. Just a reminder to tune in here to AM 1260 KLYC all week long. We got great music here, we got great shows, and we've got more basketball coming up Friday night. Yes, indeedy. We've got the McMinnville boys will be hosting the Forest Grove Vikings here from the Furnace, and it should be an interesting game. The McMinnville boys playing tonight. Try to get a score on that, but that hasn't come across yet, and we'll see if we get that to you. Of course, we'll bring you all that action, though. And then Friday night, this coming Friday, here in AM 1260 KLYC, with Forest Grove coming to the Furnace to take on our McMinnville Grizzlies. Pleasure joining us tonight. Richard Cornwell and Dave Adams back to Command Central, keeping us up and running. Unfortunately, it wasn't the outcome that we really wanted to have here tonight. Final score: Tigard 52, McMinnville 12. Thanks for listening to KLYC Girls Basketball, and I'm Brian Erickson saying good night, everybody.
What are you saving for? It's a good question because big dreams are financed by smart savings. And there is no better time to start saving than when you are young. That's why First Federal waives all service fees and minimum balance requirements for account holders under 18. So skip or run to First Federal because your big dreams of tomorrow really do start with saving today. Your friends at First Federal are ready to help you invest in your tomorrows. First Federal, we're here for you.
We hope you have enjoyed tonight's broadcast on AM 1260 KLYC with Tigard versus McMinnville in girls basketball action. Make sure you thank our sponsors. Without them, these broadcasts would not be possible. Please patronize their businesses. They include Les Schwab Tires of Newburgh and McMinnville, Davison Auto Parts, First Federal, Golden Valley Restaurant and Brew Pub, Newburgh Ford, Lewis Audio and Video of Newburgh, Willamette Valley Medical Center, and by Rent-A-Center in McMinnville. And join us again for more exciting high school basketball action on AM 1260 KLYC.